But then when you get into your bigger cities like Virginia or New York, they're up to $1,200.
Oh, my goodness. And so this fake cake would cost how much?
Well, if they rent one of my pre-made designs, it's $100 for the evening. And if I make their design, which I'm very happy to do, then it's $150 for the evening.
Okay, so that's pretty reasonable. Now, here's a very important question. Can they fool anybody with this cake? Because people don't typically come up and touch the cake anyway. If it's just sitting there on the table, and if no one tells you, hey, that's a fake cake, can they fool anybody?
Oh, there's no way you can tell the difference. They look exactly the same. Even if you touch it, you can't tell the difference because it's covered in fondant and gum paste. It's still covered in the exact same materials. So it's not possible to tell the difference.
Wow, wow. So you may be on to something here, because I'm thinking that a lot of people who are watching us now, their first impression was, get out of here. I would not want a fake cake at my wedding. But now they may be changing their thoughts on that. Have you found that to be one of the reactions you've gotten?
Exactly. I mean, I presented it to the brides that I was meeting with, that I offered them a real cake or a fake cake, and they all chose the fake cake. So I figured they were the ones that pushed me in this direction. But I think probably the year that we went from making a homemade tuxedo by your tailor versus renting one, you know, that had to be a pretty strange transition also.
Yeah.
And so, this is the exact same idea. Instead of spending $1,000 on your wedding cake, you're going to rent it for $100.
Yeah, and then you wheel it back in the back, and it comes back out all sliced up already because no one actually saw you slice it, and they never know the difference, right?
Exactly.
So you just so you make the pre-sliced pieces in the back, and that didn't have to be all fancy, and that helps cut down on the cost, and that's what you serve people.
Exactly. Plus, like, a lot of the places are charging to have your wedding cake cut. So not only are you charged to buy your wedding cake, but then you're charged to have it cut and served because wedding cakes are difficult to cut. But a sheet cake is very easy.
Yeah. And you got a lot of design so that there's no possibility that someone would go to one wedding and then to another and say, hey, that's the same cake that I just saw at Susie's wedding.
Exactly, exactly. And I would say like 75% of my orders are custom-made designs, which I'm very happy to do.
And that's only $150.
I just want to decorate cakes.
And that's only $150 for a custom fake.
Yep. And my goal is just to decorate cakes. I don't care what I decorate. If it's styrofoam or real cake, it doesn't make a difference to me. Whatever's best for the bride. They're the ones who have to spend all the money on everything.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
so this gives them a couple more nights on their honeymoon.
Can you ship these all over the country? We have viewers all over the country now. So if someone wants one in Oregon or in Virginia or Massachusetts or somewhere, they can just get one from you and you'll get it to them?
Yep. If they go to cakerental.com, that's my website, and then contact me. We have a special wood box that they ship out in, and they arrive. We do a 2-night air with DHL. So they arrive safe and sound for their wedding, and then it is returned shipped right back to me. And we ship in United States and Canada.
Yeah. Okay. Kimberly Aya, who's making fake cakes, and people are loving them. That's good stuff. I like it. It's a clever idea. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You have a wonderful day.
Okay. Let them eat cake. The fake one, of course. Got more still to come on The Report tonight.